Hey everybody, so I'm just going to talk to you today about my first teaching first job I ever had as a educator. So I went to college to be an educator, got a bachelor's degree in elementary education, which allowed me to teach grades kindergarten through sixth grade. So graduated in May of my senior year, and which was a long time ago. And it was early May, so the school year in my state goes until early June. So I went to the school district, and I actually signed up to be a substitute teacher. So I subbed the rest of the school year from let's say May 10th to the end of the year. So I was going to different schools in that school district, substitute teaching. And then the following school year, the summer came, the following school year, I started subbing again. And I was at an elementary school, and, the principal would call me into there because that was actually the school I went to as a child myself. And the principal was still there. That was the principal when I was a student there. So I knew him personally. I knew him. He knew me. I knew how he wanted to do things. So I ended up getting my first teaching job was at that school, and I replaced a woman who was going on maternity leave. So basically, he knew she was going on maternity leave, let's say November or something like that. She was having a baby. And so he had me go in her room for a week or two to see how she did things. And then when she left, I took over. So that was the second grade. And so he also, that same year, he ended up having me do second grade, changing me maybe around December. I was still doing second grade in the mornings. But then at the school, there was the kindergarten, the way it was set up at that time, there was AM kindergarten and PM kindergarten. So they weren't there all day long. There was a morning session and an afternoon session, two different groups of kids. There was 40 kids in each kindergarten. Way too many kids for a kindergarten teacher to teach. So he had me continue to do second grade in the morning, and I would teach them reading and, and things like that. Go through the reading and the literature part of their day. And then I believe in the afternoon, the class will be split up. There was two other second grades there. They would be split up and they would go into the other second grades. And then I went and I taught kindergarten in the afternoon for the rest of the year. He took the afternoon kindergarten and he split that in half, and he gave me, let's say, 17 to 20 of the kids that were in the PM kindergarten class. So my first year of teaching, I taught second grade. I also taught kindergarten that year. So that was my first year of teaching. I didn't have a steady grade yet. I was teaching second grade in the morning, and then I was teaching kindergarten in the afternoon. Okay. And then I got one more switch during my first year in the second, but I'll talk to you about that on another video. But that was part of my first year of teaching. That's where I got my first opportunity as an educator in the educational profession. What about you? I'd like to know what your first teaching job was. Was it elementary? Was it high school, middle school? What was your first teaching experience, and what was it like? Let me know. Peace.